So how's the Josh? Very good. So there's something called the trust equation. And before we get into the trust equation, we'll try and experiment with it. We'll try and see how it works. That part of the building, trust was a little weak. So we will try on a bigger floor. Look at them. Give them a huge round of applause. So that's what trust can do, right? Means if you trust each other, things that seem impossible can happen. Your eyes have seen something work. You're willing to try, and hence there is trust to make that happen. You can trust somebody if your heart tells you to. You have to listen to the heart because the heart aligns you with value. There is one denominator and which actually defines the full equation, which is self-orientation. You will find some individuals in your team who will want to take the credit for themselves. Or sometimes you'll have everybody say, no, we did it. With that, you'll get to know the self-orientation of the individual. Try and be a team player. You will always stand out for your skill. You do not need to hog the limelight to make that happen. Intention is one of the most powerful forces there is. When you intend to do something, you will make it happen. Lexicon intend to make great futures for you. So that's where the intent comes in. Success doesn't come to it, you go to it. What is the you go to it? Intent. Intentionality fuels the master's journey. But with all the intent in the world, if you want to make it happen and you want to get the engagement, what's in it for me? You have to always give it to the audience or the person, your team, as a leader, that engagement. What's in it for them? What is the social success? What is the recognition? What are the platforms that you're giving to recognize people? Everybody wants to learn something. And if you want to keep your team together, you need to ensure that you're adding to their learning bits. So how is all this going to happen? Ethos, pathos, logos. Aristotle was the philosopher who penned this out. And he penned these words as the power of persuasion. He says, if you get your ethos right, your pathos right, and your logos right, your power of persuasion will be amplified. So what is ethos? It links to credibility. It links to character. That's the reason why, the teams have been also emphasizing, and I have been emphasizing with you on how you present yourself. Next is pathos. The pathos talks about an emotion. I'm going to be saying a few words and I want you to visualize that in your mind. Switch out the lights. Now close your eyes. You're driving a car. The road's quite empty out there. Suddenly, your phone beeps and you are looking at your phone. You put the phone aside. But there is something in you that's saying that you really want to read it. You look up, the road is completely empty. You keep one hand on the steering wheel and you open the phone and you read the message. Suddenly excited, you're going to tap in and type in out there and boom! You've just opened your eyes and you see that you've just hit a child who was cycling across the road. Will you text and drive ever again? Why? Because you have caught onto the emotion of maybe taking a life. So this is one of the most powerful advertisements that I've seen, which kind of brings the pathos in it and the power of persuasion. You can use this very powerfully within your teams to link them back to the vision that you have. If there is a vision that you have of taking your organization to some place, you need to bring in the ethos, the pathos, and the logos. Who want to watch Formula 1 out there? What's a pit stop? It's like a service center. The whole car gets redone. You know in how much time? Couple of seconds, right? Some teams will take a little longer, some teams will take a little shorter. But the difference in a tight race, or mostly in any race, between winning and losing is what your pit stop strategy is and how well the pit stop strategy has been executed. That's the importance of time. The fact that you learn artificial intelligence and the execution of the team. Like Socrates says, I know what I don't know. You are that aspect of life where you are curious, you want to find out, and you plug AI in, which has all the knowledge of what has been taught till date through the machine learning, and you suddenly become very, very powerful. So work with your teams, that is work with your teachers to help them help you.